about 2 years ago, we made this video about Laos, that it was the last country in the whole of Southeast Asia without a single skate park. There is no skate park in Laos.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Bad for young skating.
Well, I would say that skating changed my life. But I think is that if you could like build a skate park, at least just like one or two, it would bring like all the skaters to make a new friends.
And 2 years later, after all of the lockdown and all of the obstacles that we had, I'm actually standing in the first professional skate park here in Laos. The other day we were here for the opening day, the official opening day, which was on the 5th of February, and there was so many little kids and all kinds of ages people here skating, and we've seen a lot of skaters that we have seen before in Laos, and we also seen a lot of skaters that we have never seen before in Laos, which is really cool to see brand new faces. And there was like so many people, they were doing all kinds of like little competitions in here. Eventually we had some local bands coming here and absolutely killing it, playing some next level rock, grunge, I mean, you name it, proper like skate rock. So we just got super drunk and yeah, just classic opening day, isn't it? Everybody sort of celebrated. So here I am with Tom Drury, the actual manifestor of this place. Nice one to see you, Tom. Yeah, it's been a little while. Really wanted to see you. Finally you're here. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about the story? How did you come with this idea of building the first skate park in Laos?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I used to live over in Nong Khai. I've lived in Southeast Asia for about, about 5 years. And I've just had a lot of like Lao friends, you know, like through that time. Yeah. And Lao people have always been so kind and so good to me. And I'd come here to Vientiane. I remember the first time I came over here for the first time about 10 years ago. And there was just like, you know, like one or two skateboarders that skateboard by the riverside. And I'd come back every year for visa runs or for travel or for work. And I'd just see like more and more skaters saying, I was thinking like, surely like they're going to build a skate park here soon. Myanmar's got a skate park. Thailand's got skate parks, Vietnam's got skate parks. It's like Laos like needs this skate park, and it really was like something in my mind where I was like, I think I can do this, and this is really where this whole initiative sort of started. So yeah, I mean, it really just started with an idea, and then I was like, you know what, I might call around, see if I can get some land. I saw Make Life Skate Life through Instagram, and I saw their projects, what they done. And I thought they were like really amazing, and I reached out to them and told them a bit about Laos, and I was like, hey, like Laos, it's the only country in Southeast Asia they don't have a skate park. Is this something that you guys would be interested in doing, and if so, what can I do to sort of get this ball rolling? And they said for every skate park project, you just need to find land and you need to find funding, and from then you work on those things, and then you start working.
Okay.
Ahead, yeah.
So I'm guessing finding is probably not that easy, and we all heard what you done, man. We've heard that you skated an insane distance in Australia. You skated for how many kilometers?
I skated 4,200 kilometers.
4,200 kilometers, man. Yeah. So this was like a Guinness record.
It's not only Guinness World Records, but it's funny because like through this like skateboarding, there are other long distance skateboarders in the world, and we all kind of have connected through this, which is really cool. But I've definitely, unaccompanied by myself, I've skated further than probably most in the world.
That's crazy. I cannot imagine. Can you tell us a little bit, how was it, the whole experience, man? That sounds pretty damn crazy. Like, if you told this to anyone, like,
honestly, like, it's as crazy as it actually like sounds. Like, I remember, you know, getting my backpack and stuff, and it was like, I've never really done anything like that before. My first day was 80 kilometers. And I remember going into Melbourne, into the train station, Central train station in Melbourne. During COVID, Victoria's in lockdown, but you're allowed to go outside for exercise. So I was like, hey, I'm outside exercising. Like, I can't get in trouble, you know. My first day was 80 kilometers, and it was like a really hard day getting out of the city. And to be honest, like through the trip, a lot of people were like, hey, were there times where you thought that you weren't going to make it, or you weren't going to be able to do it, or that you thought about giving up? My first day was the biggest day, where I was like, after the first day, I was like, I'm going to pull the pin. Like, this is so dumb, it's so stupid, like, what am I doing? This is ridiculous. But I thought, it's like anything in life, you have to just give it a little bit of time. Like, I give myself a few more days, see how I feel, and I pushed through. But then through there, I was like, fuck, I'm getting a few hundred kilometers now. And now I was like, wow, like, I'm actually like doing this, like I'm getting distance, you know? Yeah. But it was cool, man. It was just me, my backpack, and my skateboard, my music. You know, I was smoking cigarettes. I was like you know, enjoying the sun. I was having a great time. I really was. Like I've never travelled anywhere on the coast of Australia before, and now it's like I've been to every single place.
So how long did it take you to do altogether the 4,200 kilometers? How many days, or was it weeks or months?
Yeah, it took me about 4 months, but I treated it like my job, so I'd skateboard like Monday to Friday.
Okay.
And then I take the weekends off to rest.
Fair play, man. I can't imagine, like, your legs must have been like swollen as hell.
They were wrecked, yeah, they were, yeah. I mean, I think on average I was skateboarding 80 kilometers a day.
Wow, man, that is a long distance on a skateboard. I can't imagine cycling that much, but pushing a skateboard, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't always a downhill, right?
You know what, and there's one thing that the road taught me. Sometimes the road's rough, but it always gets smoother. And I'm telling you, sometimes when you're going uphill and it's hard and you're going uphill, you're always going to have that downhill slope, which is always the sickest. Yeah. I love downhill skateboarding, so going down the hill, and I was just like, yes! I'm like walking up a hill with a big smile on my face, like this is going to be sick going down.
So you were mentioning earlier that this project was made possible by the organization that's called Make Life Skate Life. Can you tell us a little bit more about them?
I mean, look, they're a non-for-profit. They've built skate parks all around the world, and they're all volunteer-based. And this is the first project I've ever worked with them. Obviously, like I reached out to them, and we were like working together. But their team, like, you know, and it's not like they've got one team. They've got skaters all around the world, and they're all connected, and they all kind of know each other. But some of them are just meeting, and they are just like unreal. They're the most down-to-earth people. They are like so great at what they do. They're the best, and it's because they're skateboarders. Like this isn't like regular construction. If you weren't a skateboarder, you wouldn't be able to build parks to this sort of extent, because you wouldn't think, like, they're going to skateboard it, so they need to make sure it's perfect, you know. And they really are. They were so great at what they do, and it's so diverse. People from like all around the world. Like we had people from Belgium, we had people from Germany, Hong Kong, America, Australia. Yeah, it was just incredible, and everyone was so unique, and everyone had their own sort of set of skills and sort of piece that they could bring to this project. It was great working with them. The reason why I reached out with Make Life Skate Life about Laos is because they actually built Myanmar's first skate park, which I knew about, and since then there's been 6 skate parks that have been built in Myanmar after that. Wow.
So they, like you said earlier, they started the culture. People can now take the example and sort of replicate and build more skate parks.
Sure, yeah. And the skills that the locals that like learn that came and helped us here, now like they are the most experienced skate park builders in Laos, you know, and the next project that they can do, like they'll be able to do it themselves.
So what does Lao people, Lao community can expect from the skate park?
Oh, look, honestly, like now that Lao has this, the opportunity that's going to make, not just for like skateboarding games, whether it's in Asia or Europe or whether it's the Olympics. I mean, this park here that we've built, it's got every bit of equipment that you would need to train for Lao to be able to participate in those games. And not just that, it's just like a straight up safe, creative place where people can escape from where, you know, where they come, and they can come here and they can play together and they can be supported. And yeah, it's just all around. I mean, for anyone that's like grown up and you know had the chance to have a skate park and to have skateboarding in their lives, like it's going to make a rippling impact for years to come. And I'm telling you this, like now that we've got this skate park here in Laos, you will see in the near future, like skate parks will start building up, and the countries will start supporting them more. And this really is just the stepping stone for the future of skateboarding in Laos.
Oh yeah, I feel like we already have skateboarding in the Olympics right now. It's becoming like an internationally sort of recognized professional athletic sport kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
And you know what, it is. And I can't wait to see in the future of where Lao takes skateboarding. And if I ever saw like in the future a Lao person in the Olympics, competing in the Olympics skateboarding, man, my heart would be like on fire.
Because you'd be the godfather, man, of creating the first
not
ramps.
Even me, honestly. It's been such a team effort, and everyone that's been involved, like I done my part, but everyone has had their own part, and it's all meshed in so perfectly, and everyone's played a role. And for me, like it's not like, you know, I don't like that people are like, oh yeah, like Tom's sort of thing, because really I just played one role in this like massive play that we all put out. parts in, you know.
Oh yeah, but if it wasn't for you, man, I feel like this didn't even happen. So we just needed someone to just come up with this amazing idea and just push the buttons and be like, we need to start doing this.
You need a pusher, and you know what? I like pushing stuff. I'll keep pushing until it happens.
Yeah, but that is your role, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So Tom, the skate park, it looks amazing, but like, how much are the tickets made? Like, how much are you gonna charging kids?
This is always going to be free, and this is our initiative. No one will ever pay to skateboard here. And if you can't afford to skateboard or you don't have a skateboard, completely communal, donated money. We've got loaner boards here. It's like a library for skateboards, so you can come here, use skateboards, return them. We've got 4 coaches, local coaches, that we've been able to give a job that they can come here on the weekends. Every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. will be an actual dedicated skate class where they're learning about technique, learning about wellness, you know, everything that you need to learn skateboarding, and it's always free. So if anyone wants to come and skate here, they're always going to be able to skate here for free, and we'll never ever pay. Skateboarding should be free.
Exactly.
We're not paying to skateboard, you know.
Is he going to work on any more projects?
Yes, I was going to ask you that. Or is it a good question to ask or not? Should we just
well, I mean, look, to be honest, I always said, like, before I was doing this project, I thought that, you know, I was like, I'm not going to do this again. But this experience for me, I was like, oh, I might go on another project. And yeah, I was actually in Vang Vieng, and I was in touch with this guy actually before when I was looking for land here in Laos. He's from Norway. Anyway, he was like, yeah, I've got like this big pool, like it's like completely abandoned. If you guys want, you can come and like skate it or clean it or do whatever, like it's yours. And it's in this really cool location in Vang Vieng. And I was there just a few days ago, and I was like, oh, I might go check out this pool and have a look at it. And he's like, yeah, like it's all yours. And it's a pretty good spot. I mean, I reckon get a few guys in, clean it up, get some concrete in there and like make some transition. Could be a next new bit of a project.
So you think Lao people can expect possibly another skate park somewhere in Vang Vieng?
Oh, I think Lao could possibly expect plenty of skate parks, but it'll be up to Lao people to push that initiative as well, you know.
Yeah.
And it is, and like me doing this, I hope that I've opened up like sort of people's like minds to an idea of like, hey, like I can do this too. If I want a skate park, I can do this, and this is where I need to start the steps. Yeah. Land, money.
Main things. I mean, there's still a whole lot of skateboard communities outside Vientiane. There's a whole like massive city of Luang Prabang. There's loads of skaters there, and I feel like having this first skate park here, Savannahcat, I mean, Pakse, you name it, man. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like from here on, people have something to take from the skate park, and maybe, like you said, take it out there and make it
for sure, 100%.
Into a skate park themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to say thank you to the people who
I was gonna,
our channel?
Hey, I gotta say, seriously, thank you to the people that watch this channel. Hey, and thank you to you guys, Travel and Toast. Seriously, like you guys done a video, you shared awareness about this park, and we got a lot of donations from that park, which essentially paid for the concrete and all of our foundations.
So it's you guys. Thank you so much. Seriously, for everybody who's got involved with this project, even if you haven't got involved, even if you just press the like button or share the video with your friends, that's still a massive part of these donations and of this help that we are trying to build up here. Chatting shit.
And if you have donated, you need to come to Laos, you need to skate this park and see where your money went.
Yeah, come around, man, and come and check it out because it's completely free. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it for all the things that you did for Lao people for this whole skate park project. It is really amazing. So
everyone else is happy, that makes me happy.
Yeah, man. Anyways, let's get a little shred.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go. Nice one, man. Big up, bro. Appreciate it.